We are going to graph this quadratic equation. It's quadratic because the highest exponent here is a 2. So let's fill in this table. We'll just compute. We'll put in a -2 here, then a -1, and we'll compute. So let's see where that takes us. So we're going to get, first of all, say at x equals -2, we will get y equals 3 times -2 squared minus 6. 3 times, now -2 squared is 4 minus 6. 12 minus 6 is 6. So what we're going to write up here is 6. So at -2, we're at 6. So I'm just going to go ahead and fill in the rest of the table. We did this one right here. Now put in a -1. At x equals -1, we get 3 times -1 squared minus 6. -1 squared is 1. 3 times 1 is 3 minus 6, which is -3. So we'll put a -3 to go with that -1. Then at 0, let's put in 0. We'll get 3 times 0 squared minus 6. But 0 squared is 0. 3 times 0 is 0, so y is just -6. So at the 0, we'll put a -6. Now what about the 1? So over here at x equals 1, put a 1 in here for x. So we'll get 3 times 1 squared minus 6. 1 squared is 1. 3 times 1 is 3. 3 minus 6 is -3. So to go along with that 1, we'll put a -3. And what about the 2? Over here, when x is 2, we'll put a 2 in for x. 2 squared is 4. 12 minus 6 is 6. We'll put a 6 to go with that 2. Now, what remains is to plot these points. So let's plot this point to the left. Now, so what we'll do is we'll start at the origin, right? Start at the origin. Now, what are we going to do here? We're going to go to the left 2 up 6, right? So to the left 2 up 6. So starting at the origin, to the left 2 up 6, and we'll plot a point. To the left 2 up 6, I think that puts us right here. And then to the left 1 down 3. All right, so from here to the left 1 down 3. That's going to be pretty tight on this little coordinate system. Down 3, maybe here. And then what about at the 0? At the 0, we're just going to go down 6. So 0, we're all the way down to 6. That's way down here. Oh, 6, I missed it. 6 is way down here. All right, and then at the 1, we're at -3. So to the right 1 down 3. And we're getting some symmetry here. And then at 2, we're up at +6. So to the right 2, up 6. And you can see that symmetry. And now, as best we can, we're going to draw a smooth curve through these points. That looks pretty good. Okay, and I want to be sure here that the bottom, that very minimum part here, that's rounded. It does not look like this. It doesn't come down to a point, right? It's not that one. It's more rounded. You know, I'm just wondering if we did this. Oh, that's not going to work. I better undo that. Okay, I thought I could expand the whole thing and we could see a little bit better, but the curve didn't come along with it. Anyway, there's our graph.